fine jewelry here. Hello, friend.
Buy some armor. Ugh, the stench here. How can anyone... Never mind. So, this must be the Ragged Flagon. Charming.
What do you think, my dear? Could a beautiful woman like you ever see yourself with an old codger like me?
I'm telling you, this one
Absolutely.
is different.
Oh, really? Well then, how can we make that happen?
When you're
It's
in your
time to
grave,
face the
and I'm
truth, old
standing
friend.
over it.
You,
Now
Vex,
get out of my way.
Mercer, you're all part of a dying breed. Things are changing.
Dying breed, eh? Well, what do you call that, then? Well, well. Color me impressed, lad. I wasn't certain I'd ever see you again. Reliable and headstrong? You're turning out to be quite the prize. So, now that I've whetted your appetite with our little scheme at the market, how about handling a few deadbeats for me? They owe our organization some serious coin, and they've decided not to pay. I want you to explain to them the error of their ways. Kirava, Percy Honeyhand, and Helga. Do this right, and I can promise you a permanent place in our organization. Honestly, the debt is secondary here. What's more important is that you get the message across that we aren't to be ignored. A word of warning, though. I don't want any of them killed. Bad for business. Good. If you need any details on your marks, I'll be here. Now get going. Kirava's stubborn, but she's got a soft spot for family. Talk to Talon Jay at the Bee and Barb, and see if you can get something out of him. They're well acquainted, if you catch my meaning. Helga is a devout follower of Dibella, and dotes over the statue to the divine that she keeps at the bunkhouse. Use it as leverage, and she'll cave. He's as pig-headed a man as you'll ever find. The key is that ugly dwarven urn in his shop. Smash that thing to bits and he'll change his attitude. I'll be here when you're done.
That should be worth a fortune.
You idiot. He said furs, not furs. It was a damn logging caravan.
Oh, right, well, you won't let Mercer hear about this, will you?
If you enter a deal, you uphold your end of the bargain. These people should have known what they were getting into. Let's just hope we can do this peacefully, and that no one gets hurt, really. Hey there. I have a little something for you.
Beautiful baubles and gleaming gemstones over here.
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?
People of Riften, Heed my words.
Looks like this is the place. Why don't we have a little chat with Talon J over
This is
there?
one of the signs. The signs that Lady Mara is displeased with your constant inebriation.
Here for a room or something to drink? I've already told that buffoon that I'm not paying you people a single coin.
I think some of them do, Lady Mira.
Look around you. I'm barely keeping this rat hole together. The war's seen to that.
Never cease to amaze me. You always see the good in everything.
It's
Good, and take this little message back to your bosses. I'm not paying any of you a single septim. Ever! Now get out of my inn.
Put down your flagons filled with your vile liquids.
You're a stranger
and
here
embrace
too,
the
huh?
teachings of the Handmaiden of Kind.
Way, I guess.
No, Marma.
What about you?
We talked
I've been
about this.
adventuring across
Talon?
Tamriel since I was a fresh-faced young woman.
Kira, certainly
barely
we
able
can come to
swing
some
a
sort of an
blade.
understanding.
I see.
These people must be made aware
But
of
that definitely wasn't my childhood.
Enough, Marmon.
Let's
All
say
heard of the
I was quite the bookworm. Never really went outside, until now at least.
customers.
Anyway,
well, Talon.
nice meeting you.
I'll remove myself.
Safe travels.
You look like you
We're
could use
not
a
kicking
drink.
you out. Just keep the sermons at the temple and let us all sin in peace. What do you want?
Barkeep.
With the rumors going around about how poorly your guild's been doing,
Thanks.
she's become much too bold. I'm not that foolish. The last thing I want is a war with your people. Look, I'm only telling you this because I care for her. Don't mistake this as acceptance for what you do. Kirava has some family at a farm just inside of Morrowind. If you mention you know about it, she might just listen to you. Just please don't harm anyone. I couldn't bear the thought. If you'll excuse me, I have other things to attend to.
Single-handedly fought them off. Just shut up and drink, Romlin.
Hey,
You want a drink?
maybe. I don't see your kind too often here. How things
I'm
been
not
for you?
paying you or Brynjolf. No, and I never will. Now get out of my inn.
Well, that's classic Tamrielic
How could you
racism for you.
possibly know about...
As long as you
Please,
don't end
my
up
family
without
means too much to me.
You should
Don't hurt them.
them or the Thieves Guild.
Very well.
I'm sure you know
Here,
them all too well.
take this back to Brynjolf and tell him he'll have no more trouble from me.
My skill in battle is unmatched. Fortunately for you, that skill can be bought.
Huh?
I remember Brynjolf said something about something priceless.
So, can I interest you in anything today? What? Oh, it's one of you people. So Brynjolf doesn't even bother to show up himself anymore, eh? What's this message? Petty threats and fist-waving are not going to sway me. You people are all talk, and everyone knows it. You demand payment for protection, and you can't even protect yourselves. Don't fool yourself. It's only a matter of time before you people are run out of Riften. Likewise. Now I have a lot to do, so I'm afraid you'll just have to leave. If I had it, I'd pay. There's no need to do that.
Just pay them, Bercy.
No! That urn was priceless. All right, I get it. I'll pay on time from now on. Just don't smash anything else. Here, take your gold, and leave me in peace. Drifa? I was looking through our books, and there's an entry for spices. Says we spent 300 septims. What is that?
Spices? I'm certain I have no idea what you're talking about.
You sure? It was in your handwriting. If you can't keep the books straight, then let me do them.
Ah, yes, spices. That was a special order for someone in Whiterun. Should be along any day now. Don't let it worry you.
What are you doing that for?
You keep giving and giving, Bercy, and they'll keep taking and taking. When is it gonna end?
What would you have me do, woman? Cross the guild? Take them all on one by one?
You know I don't mean that. We need to find a way out of this. Perhaps talk to Layla.
Layla is as clueless as she's stupid. No. If anything's to be done about this, we have to deal with it ourselves.
My husband Bercy will be the death of me. He spends too much time worrying about Riften and not enough about himself.
Can I help you?
So, Helga is a Debella fanatic. Just delightful. Perhaps think about ways we can use that as leverage.
Deluva, you promised me you'd pay me back yesterday. So what's the story?
Just give me a few more days, and I promise I'll come up with it.
If you'd stop wasting your coin on that skooma, you'd have enough gold to live on.
Sorry, Tithys. I'll get it to you somehow.
How do you do it, Valendor? How do you work at Blackbriar Meadery and the fishery without getting exhausted?
Oh, it's not so terrible. I actually find the work quite relaxing.
Relaxing? They must be working you to the bone. You should rest before you do yourself in.
Not to worry, dear Svana. I promise you I can handle it, but your concern is quite flattering.
Sorry about the mess. Keeping this place clean is quite a chore.
You really need to stop using that
Sure,
scoop.
leave.
It's very
Not
bad
like
for
you care
your health, and I
anyway.
wouldn't want to see anything happen.
It's you. Please, don't hurt me.
It won't let me go.
I know who you are. You've been terrorizing the entire city.
Substance.
Please, there's no need for that here. Message understood. Here, I even have the payment.
I'd just get this over with and die peacefully.
Look, I got the message. What else did you want? Just leave me in peace.
I'm glad you're here.
Please, I don't have anything to eat. Hello, friend. Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
Until next time.
Cornelia, can I offer you some friendly advice?
You can offer, but I may not buy.
Why don't you just formally join up? Quit sitting there wheeling and dealing when you could be out there making a heck of a lot more coin. We could use someone with your skills.
Oh, thanks for the compliment, Delvin. I may just take you up on that one day.
So, job's done and you even brought the gold. Best of all, you did it clean. I like that. Dumping bodies and keeping the guards quiet can be expensive.
You need to
Well done. And it would seem I owe you something in return. Here you go. I think you'll find these quite useful.
Do I look like a leading type?
You know what I mean.
Judging from how well you've handled those shopkeepers, I'd say you've done more than simply prove yourself. We need people like you in our outfit. That's the spirit. Larceny's in your blood. The telltale sign of a practiced thief. I think you'll do more than just fit in around here. What's on your mind? We've run into a rough patch lately, but it's nothing to be concerned about. Tell you what, you keep making us coin, and I'll worry about everything else.
Absolutely.
Fair enough?
Oh, really? Well then.
Now, if there are no more questions, how about following me and I'll show you what we're all
I'm not
about.
standing over it. Now get out of my way.
Why can't you just settle down and run the flagon with me?
I don't want to settle. I like things the way they are.
Come on, Tom. Marry me. Let me take care of you.
I can take care of myself.
Mercer, this is the one I was talking about. Our new recruit.
This better not be another waste of the Guild's resources, Brynjolf. Before we continue, I want to make one thing perfectly clear. If you play by the rules, you walk away rich. You break the rules and you lose your share. No debates, no discussions. You do what we say, when we say. Do I make myself clear? Good, then I think it's time we put your expertise to the test.
Wait a moment. You're not talking about Golden Glow, are you? Even our little Vex couldn't get in.
You claim this recruit possesses an aptitude for our line of work. If so, let him
Kind
prove
of
it.
feeling a little uneasy.
Golden Glow Estate is critically
Everyone just
important to
seems
one of our
so
largest
reserved.
clients.
But
However, the owner
not
has
in a
suddenly
good way.
decided to take matters into his own hands and shut us out. He needs to be taught a lesson. Brynjolf will provide you with the details.
Mercer, aren't you forgetting something?
Oh, yes. Since Brynjolf assures me you'll be nothing but a benefit to us, then you're in. Welcome to the Thieves Guild.
Welcome to the family, lad. I'm expecting you to make us a lot of coin. So don't disappoint me. Simple. Do as you're told and keep your blade clean. We can't turn a profit by killing. You should talk with Delvin Mallory and Vex. They know their way around this place, and they'll be able to kick some extra jobs your way. Oh, and talk to Tanelia in the Flagon. She'll set you up with your new armor. Golden Glow Estate is a bee farm. They raise the wretched little things for honey. It's owned by some smart-mouthed wood elf named Arengoth. We need you to teach him a lesson by burning down 3 of the estate's hives and clearing out the safe in the main house. The catch is that you can't burn the whole place to the ground. That important client Mercer mentioned would be furious if you did. The guild depends on an arrangement of influential people to keep things running smoothly. Without them at our backs, we'd be in serious trouble. Maven prefers that Arengoth remains alive, but if he tries to stop you from getting the job done, kill him. The guild has a lot riding on this. Don't make me look foolish by mucking it up. Golden Glow Estate brought in a mountain of gold for the guild. You could almost call it our sweetest deal. Then out of the clear blue, Arengoth stopped sending us our cut. Mercer was, well, angry to put it kindly. So we send in Vex and find out he's hired a bunch of mercenaries to guard the place. Aye. Arengoth sent the city guard packing and fortified the entire island. In fact, Vex barely made it out of there alive. You should talk to her about it before you go. They're built like small fortresses to resist the weather, but their one weakness is flame. Besides, nothing tells the people of Riften we mean business better than a huge column of smoke. I'll give you one good reason. Maven Blackbriar. Burn all the hives, and she'd have to import honey for Blackbriar meadery, which would cut into her profits. We had an arrangement with Maven. We kept an eye on Golden Glow Estate to make sure the honey kept flowing. If the workers had a dispute, we'd rough them up. If competitors tried to buy honey from Arengoth, we'd steal the shipments. In return, Maven allowed us to extort Arengoth and bring in a huge payout. Let me put it to you this way. Nothing happens in Riften without Maven's consent. One word from her, and you could spend the rest of the Fourth Era in prison. You watch yourself on that island. Those mercenaries don't take prisoners.
Remember, we're only burning 3 beehives, not all of them. We don't want you getting a pay cut here. Very well.